Since a lot of you may not know, this guy here decided recently to talk badly about me. Now, behind the whole story, a lot of people don't understand why this occurred. I recently worked with him and I was running a server for him. Recently, I decided not to run a server with him anymore because, frankly, not a good business partner to be working with, so I left. A lot of the reason behind why I was leaving was because he started to shift into a format of, if you don't do things for me, then you're not really my friend. When I stopped being his friend, or when I quote unquote stopped being his friend, what happened was I ended up stopped doing servers for him, so he stopped hitting me up. Recently he messaged me previously asking, hey, and as you guys can see on screen here, he's asking for admin on my server so he can basically essentially use it, and my response was, yeah, go ahead, you can use it for thumbnails. A week or two later, he jumps in and he starts freaking out on me in my Discord about sharing some information that was literally public information. Literally, the only reason I shared the information was to describe to the community that I had created on his server that I was no longer there. My response to him and his response back to me, as you guys can see here. He responded to me very vulgar and everything like that. We argued back and forth. He ended up repeating the same points, which usually happens in an argument. It's not his fault. But prior to that, he ended up having a bunch of friends who ended up talking crap about my 6-month-old kid. A lot of people don't know I have a kid that's 6 months old. There's no reason for him to bring up my kid in any argument, but he did. At that point in time, I backed off from the argument and was like, it's not worth it. I left it alone. I left it be. I haven't contacted him recently. I had him blocked. As you guys can see, these are blocked messages that I'm sharing here. But the one thing he does hate the most is that I shared the PMs. Now, a lot of the shit, I understand why he would be a little bit angry with me about sharing the PMs and private messages, which I shouldn't have shared. But literally, it was just context too of why I had left the server and why I felt like, I needed to leave the server. The community was asking me. I simply shared the information. It wasn't too bad on his part. I mean, he chose to be the way he was. He chose to respond the way he was. It was not coasted. It was literally just him being himself and replying to me after I worked hours and hours and hours and hours on his server to basically grow the community. So essentially, I left and built my own server. Recently, my server's been getting very good population and has been growing up really big. And a lot of people don't understand this, but Wobbles is also creating his own server from the name that I helped create. So he's got the advantage with, as you guys can see here on screen, 84,000 subscribers on top of mine. Now, I have no problem with that. He can build his own server as much as he wants. A friend of mine ended up jumping to his Discord, and there was a question that was asked about how he feels about my server being big and populated. This is his response to that, and this is why I do not deal business with this man anymore.
Doesn't make you feel that Chris's server? You know what it makes me feel like? It feels like there's a fat fucking loser out there that I know. I literally have everything, every piece of information. I have his phone number, dog. That sits in his room all day and thinks he's a web designer when his employer fired him two months ago. Who has 15 people on a server on a game that's dead. Who has 15 people on a server. Who has 15 people on a server.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
That's how I feel about it, Mini Mike. How does it feel that you can't suck Icy's dick to get views anymore? Oh wait, haha. You never got views in the first place, buddy.
Now, after he had said those things, I had not been watching his stream. Mind you, I was doing my own stuff in my Discord, communicating, just hanging out, doing my own thing, laying back, just eating some popcorn, watching some Netflix, you know what I mean? But anyways, after that was said, someone had hopped into my Discord and mentioned that he had said something and I might want to go check out his stream. I simply, me being me, curious, joined his stream, went back a couple minutes, and was told the exact time mark of when it was said. I watched it. I watched the same clip as you guys just saw, and in awe, I was in awe. How is this man gonna lie about knowing anything about me, knowing my number, and claiming that he knows so much about me and that he's gonna release my information? Which is completely illegal, that he's trying to claim that he's gonna release my information. Also, he's completely inaccurate on any of his accusations. I'm a freelance web developer on my own time. There is no employer that he's speaking of, which is kind of depressing and kind of upsetting that he would even bring it up in the first place, because he knows as well as I know that he has nothing on me, and it's kind of depressing. So after that being said, I ended up typing up a message. He ended the stream before I could screenshot the message, but the message was along the lines of, hey man, if you have my number, why not call me? I haven't heard from you at all. Why don't you give me a call? You must miss my voice. He read the message, and this was his response after he read it.
I think it might be that right there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, man. Enjoy your vacation, dude.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Dude, no worries. You miss my voice, you know it. This way. This way?
As you guys can see, he said something without thinking I was there. When he seen my name show up, he got shook. Instantly, his initial reaction is to shut off the stream. My question here is, why shut off the stream if you're not trying to hide something? Why delete the video, this exact video, if you're not trying to hide something? I'm just saying, seems kind of fishy. Now, if I wanted to, I can get into the legality of sitting there tarnishing someone's name on a video clip which you've deleted and tried to hide. In fact, I could also state that sitting there talking about another creator to further your career and tarnish their career is also an issue. But let's not get into that, because as we can see here, there's more than enough evidence. Also, the shit you said isn't true. What I've posted is simply just what you say. Now, I could go on to the countless messages I've gotten from this guy and the countless messages I've gotten from other people of screenshots of what he says in his Discord about me. But that's not the point of this discussion. That's not the point of this video. This video is simply to show you the person that he doesn't like to show. Keep in mind that his YouTube live streams are always unlisted once they're off. At the current time of this live stream, there was people watching. Now, it's only a small fraction of his subscribers, but he said something he shouldn't have said on a stream. He basically claimed that he was going to dox me, give out my information, tell everybody about it. That's fine. Go ahead. If you want to give out my information, you're more than happy to. But at least make sure that the information that you're giving out is completely and 100% true. Because if you make any mistake on any information that you're stating is actually true, when it's actually not, that's where you run into some issues, and a lot of people are going to lose faith in you. Anyways, that's not what the point of this discussion is, guys. That's not what I wanted to get into. I just wanted to make a quick video here describing the stuff that this guy has been doing and what he's been creating for himself to feed off of, because currently, unfortunately, there's nothing I can do here. Honestly, I just want to leave it alone, let it be, but the guy just can't leave my name out of his mouth. But all we got to do to that is say, hey man, you need to stay frosty, bro. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you drop a like on it if you liked it. Turn on post notifications to get notified every time I live stream. And thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you guys drop a like on it, like I said before. Comment your opinions on the whole situations. Subscribe to join the Frosty Army. And remember to stay frosty.
Everybody from Higley High, please listen up. Thank you for telling me I should give up. You partied, I worked and finessed the buzz. How does it feel to get left in the dust? Funny how you girls keep hitting me up in my DMs like, when we gon' fuck? I'ma need you to get off of my nuts. The girls who curb me, they turn into sluts. Don't say we're friends and don't wish me luck. I got my fans right here backing me up.